Two one-offs, same badge, completely different vibes. MINI and Deus Ex Machina just built a matched pair of John Cooper works that answer one big question: what happens when surf culture and motorsport DNA collide in the same garage? This is a first look at the MINI JCW by Deus duo, the Skeg and the Machina. One is an electric beach rebel, the other is a loud, low petrol-fed throwback with real race attitude. Same roof X, totally different personalities. Let's dive into what's cool, what's odd, and what might raise an eyebrow. Let's start with the Skeg. It's the electric JCW concept with up to 190 kilowatts or 258 horsepower, so think punchy hot hatch numbers, just without the tailpipe. The body gets a vivid yellow and silver finish and, more importantly, semi-transparent fiberglass panels that reportedly cut weight by about 15%. That's a bold move for an EV where mass is the enemy, and a rare case of show car flair that could bring real performance benefits if it ever reached production. There's an active-sounding twist at the rear too, a so-called flex-tip surf spoiler that reacts to airflow like the underside of a surfboard. Marketing metaphor aside, the idea is simple: shape the air to add stability and maybe a touch of lift where you want it. It's creative, but the real test would be wind tunnel numbers and high-speed behavior, which we don't have yet. Inside, the Skeg leans hard into surf shop minimalism. Neoprene bucket seats for water resistance and grip, fiberglass trays for wet gear, a lightweight fiberglass dashboard that borrows from surfboard construction. It's cohesive and fun, but here's the critical bit: long-term durability and squeak control. Fiberglass looks rad, it also loves to creak if tolerances aren't spot on. For a one-off, fine. For production, that's an engineering headache. Now the counterpunch, the Machina. This is the Combustion JCW, with 170 kilowatts or 231 horsepower. Classic JCW power wrapped in a design that screams privateer rally car. Widened fenders, bonnet-mounted auxiliary lights, a perforated grille for cooling, and a Can-Am-style rear spoiler that's big on nostalgia and downforce vibes. It's purposeful, and unlike many concepts, most of these cues are motorsport staples, not sci-fi props. The rear diffuser riffs on MINI's own race car for the Nordschleife, with a central exhaust that doubles as theater and thermal management. It's the louder twin in every sense: sound, stance, and intent. If the Skeg is the quiet nod to the future, the Machina is a full-volume remix of MINI's rally past. Cabin? Minimal, mechanical, and on-brand for track toys. 5-point harnesses, raw aluminum floor plates, exposed roll cage, waxed fabric dash, and old-school toggle switches. Love the honesty. Also love the reality check. Harnesses and hydraulic handbrakes are fantastic on track days, annoying on grocery runs. This is a manifesto, not a daily. Design coherence is the through line. Both cars wear the big white X on the roof as a collaboration stamp. Graphics and colors reference historic racing. Deus and designer Matt Willey went deep on motorsport livery language after their 2023 classic MINI project. It's clever brand storytelling that actually fits MINI's heritage instead of pretending it exists. What's new here? For the EV, meaningful weight reduction via translucent fiberglass and a clear point of view. Performance through materials, not just software modes. For the ICE car, a distilled set of track-first choices that feel authentic rather than cosmetic. And for both, a tactile analog control philosophy, switches and levers over menus that many enthusiasts have been begging to see return. What's questionable? The surf spoiler claim needs data. The fiberglass transparency looks awesome, but could introduce glare and UV aging issues if not carefully treated. And while the paired story concept is strong, the actual performance delta versus a standard JCW on track times, braking, cooling remains a mystery, Without numbers, this stays lifestyle-forward rather than engineering-led. Check the tone against competitors. In the electric hot hatch space, the Skeg's weight focus is the right fight, especially with heavier rivals edging past 1.7 tons. If MINI can translate any of this into a road car, lighter panels, simpler interiors, fewer glossy finishes, it would stand out in a class obsessed with screens and synthetic engine noise. The Machina, meanwhile, lines up against small, punchy ICE hatchbacks and track specials. Its appeal is visceral and clear, but also a reminder that the ICE party is winding down. Zooming out, this collab is also a launchpad. A capsule MINI X Deus apparel collection drops at IAA in Munich, with the cars headlining an evening event. The message is loud. Culture and craft matter as much as lap times here. Whether that balance resonates with hardcore track rats or lifestyle buyers will depend on what, if anything, trickles into production. Bottom line, the Skeg and the Machina are a tidy case study in duality. EV minimalism versus ICE maximalism, wrapped in credible design choices and a few risky ideas that deserve real testing. If MINI brings even half of this analog tactility and material honesty to future JCW models, the enthusiast crowd will pay attention. If it stays as show floor theater, it'll be a stylish footnote. What would make these real contenders for you? Chassis numbers, aero data, or just the way they make you feel? Leave your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, and vote for which twin you think will win, Quiet Skeg or Loud Machina.